Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. For those of you who don't know, I do this every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. I teach you something about design space. Oh, maybe because a lot of people in the chat also teach you. Good morning, everyone. Oh, no. And answer questions. So, thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone in the chat who helps answer the questions. This morning's cheerleaders were Bobby's Papercraft, and Joan, Miss Superklutz. Thank you guys. You guys were absolutely awesome. Picking up cheers and songs, and it was so much fun this morning chatting with everyone. We come here about 10:30 a.m. Eastern, a half an hour before the show, and chat and cheer each other on and energize each other. And it is a lot of fun. So thank you, everyone. I cut my hair this morning. And I put blue mascara in it, here and here. I don't know, it's just in a weird mood. And I just kept cutting and cutting and cutting. If you're watching the replay, know that you can ask questions in the comments and I will answer them. Also know you can fast forward this. If you don't like any of this chit chat, fast forward it. You can hit the gear. You can watch it in double speed. If you want to learn something today from Design Space, I suggest you watch it and then watch it again. Pause the video. Go you do what I just showed you and then play again. If you did not get the same results I got, try again. Look at your layers panel. Rewind the video. Watch how I did it. Look at my layers panel. Look at where my mouse is going. Look where I'm clicking. And you can master Design Space if you just watch a few of my videos. If says my, okay, it just came back and is okay. Said my stream was bad. Okay, and today I want to send a reminder to all of my Patreon supporters and all of my YouTube sponsors. We are doing a video right after this one at 12:15 on just hanging out. Got lots of news. I'm going to open up my packages I get from Cricut. There's 4 boxes coming. I didn't order any of them. I'm not sure what's in them, but I'm going to open them in that video. As long as they come while we're still doing the video, I guess we can hang out until they come. But they usually come during this class, so they should be here and be ready. For those of you who pledge $5 or more on Patreon, you get to join in the video. So it's kind of like Brady Bunch style, where we can see everybody at once. Well, we can see up to 25 people, and then you have to change the page, but depends how many we have. And if you pledge less than $5, you get to come in and chat just like this video. And if you're a YouTube sponsor, you also get a link. Go to my community page on YouTube and you have a secret link there. You guys are so awesome. Okay, and another thing, I don't know what today's video is about except for Design Space. So please ask questions and we'll answer them. Maybe I'll start out with the slice feature. It's something everyone is always asking about. If I don't get any questions, please put your questions in all caps and I will answer them. So first, let's go ahead and do this. Didn't work. You're not getting the intro today. Somebody's got to sing it with emojis. The intro is not working. All right, let's go straight to Design Space. Okay. Cricut has not stopped the mystery boxes. The mystery boxes will be coming back. They just did not have one in May, and there's not been one announced for June yet. Darlene needs a makeup lesson. Hey, you guys, I'm going to be live streaming my trip to Utah. We're driving. with my son, and I was just telling him this morning, should we live stream on one of our channels the road and where we're going, and then live stream on the other channel facing us? You might catch me putting makeup on because we're driving all the way through. It's going to take 2 or 3 days. There we go with the song. You need a lesson on Snap Mat. That's on, I do have a video on that, and that's with the iOS app, and I don't have my phone hooked up to the screen. Bobby says no jingle, we're out of here. And Sheila is not here today because she's at a craft something. The brand of paper I use is Cricut.
You are watching.
Oh, there's my intro.
With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Don't know how that happened. Okay, the brand of paper I use is Cricut. All the paper behind me is Cricut. Except for this bottom section here. All that is, here, my fingers. That's pearl paper. Where's my finger going? This is hard to do looking in the video. This one, this row is shimmer paper. This is corrugated cardstock. This is the paper that comes with the corrugated cardstock. It's white core and matches the corrugated cardstock. This one is glitter paper. This one is shimmer paper. This is all, I'll show you, look how high this goes. Like, Cricut has a lot of paper. This is all their cardstock. This is foil acetate. I know we're supposed to be learning Design Space. This is poster board, and then this is all the scrapbook paper that I did a video on. And then I have more fabric and more papers. Those are 12 by 24. I can't do this there we go. 12 by 24, and there's more. And then extras of the paper that goes behind me, some fabric from Cricut, some felt from Cricut, and all that other stuff. Okay, so we all know I use Cricut. I love Cricut paper. Okay, back to Design Space. All right, guys, put questions in caps, please, so I get to know them. What's a good cartridge for weddings? All right, let's go there. We're going to go to cartridges. Oh, what's this one? One free. Looks like they're adding another cartridge. What's that? Candle 1. Okay, sorry. I never saw that, so I had to click that. Might be something they're adding. Let's go to wedding. Okay, there's Bohemian Wedding, 113 images. Creative Memories. This is one that you have to purchase and have linked to even see it. They don't sell them anymore. It's been discontinued. You have lots of washi paper and foil acetate. You can use foil acetate for anything you use vinyl for. You can do it on cards. You can use washi tape to decorate anything. Okay, back to weddings. Whimsical Wedding Suite. So this is printable. It's 15 images. Leah's Floral Wedding Suite, 19 images. Leah's Modern Wedding Suite. Leah's Wood Grain Wedding Suite. I love this one. Natalie Milan Watercolor Floral Wedding Suite. So they have invitations and things ready for you to add to. Do we want to go over like how to make an invitation maybe? Rob and Bob Oh Happy Day Wedding Suite. Rustic Wedding. Stretch Your Imagination Wedding. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is just part of the Stretch Your Imagination because it's only $4.99, but it's only 5 images. Vintage Wedding. And a cartridge called Wedding. 52 images. Let's check this one out. I love Natalie Milan's images. This matches the paper. So you can buy paper that matches this. Look at the envelope. It's a print and cut. You guys, this is so pretty. Okay, we're bringing this stuff in. These are beautiful. You can cut these out of vinyl and put them on wine glasses or whatever, or make a sign or do anything you want. You can make a menu. I don't exactly know what this is for. Oh, watercolor garland. Oh, you know what you could do? You could make a banner with this and put a letter in the middle, or put a split monogram or something in the middle. It's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. This is a sign. You could put the menu at the top. Oh my goodness. Let's insert these images. Yeah, that's what I will show you, how to put words and manipulate the font and stuff. I have done a whole video on probably everything in Design Space, but I will show you again. I got my paper racks from Sue. Will give you a link. Who am I kidding? She is so awesome for sharing my link for the paper racks. I don't get any commission from any paper racks, but it's from TCI. TSI or TCI? Okay, let's change the color of the background so we can see what these are. This is huge. Make that smaller. Okay. Now this, oh, it's the envelope liner. That's pretty. Let's go back and grab an envelope. Does it have an envelope? Is that the envelope? A6 envelope. We'll see how that fits. Okay. It doesn't fit. If you want to use this envelope, let's send that to the back. Thanks, Bobby, for sharing the post. So you can make that fit in there. That is so pretty. And then you address it here. So if you want the Cricut to address your envelopes, let's bring it back to the front. You could add the words right to here. So we are going to send this to Melody Lane. Oh, but we need it to write. We need prettier writing, don't we? We're going to filter to write. This is I like this one, Cinnamon Swirl. Yeah, this is one of Natalie Milan's papers. Okay, we got Melody Lane. We're going to add more text. 7759 Southeast 168th. Okay, I have a really long address. This is only the first half of it. Whoops. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this and I'm going to duplicate it. So I don't have to worry about the size or anything. And then I'm going to double click it and change it. The Villages, Florida. Whoops. Go back. So now all I have to do is move it. Duplicate. Double click. 32162. Whoops. Grab it. Okay, now if I want this to write on here, actually for now, I'm going to move this out of the way, move that out of the way. I'm going to attach this together. Just so I have it set, I'm going to move this out of my way. I'm going to put this back. There we go. Now I'm going to drag both of those. Now you can see I have all of my text and my envelope, and I'm going to click attach. Now look, these things are attached to it. If I change my mind, I like these lines here for me to see them, but actually I think it'd be better without the lines. I can just hide the lines. Now that I have it set up and it like gave me a guide. There. Now I can hit make it. And it will cut this out and write on this. It will write this flower and write the address. You can do them all together, but then you have to work on the spacing and stuff. I just find it easier to do the lines this way. Or you could type it all together and you can't see it right now. You can type it all together and click this and separate it by lines. So I'm going to check if you have questions. How do you get the writing fonts if you used a font? You can't. I don't know that answer. I just use Cricut images mostly. Yes, you would have to do this for each invite. Unless you're sending them all to the same place. Now, of course, you can make your own labels or, do that if you want. But if you want the Cricut to write it, then you have to do it this way and use a fine tip pen. Yes, you could change the color of the writing versus the flowers. Let's say we want that. We can even change the color of each line. Okay, well now we have to change that one. Okay, I wouldn't probably change them to that color, but, and can you guys all see that? So all you have to do to change it is you just click on it over here. You can change this. This is going to write in here too. You could put your address, your return address here. And you'd have to flip it upside down. Okay, let's zoom back out. We're going to make this smaller. Let's say we're doing this all at once. We're going to center it. Can you guys see this? Oh, no, let me pull it down. Nope. Can you see this address? It's not our address. It says my return address. You can change the line. Whoops. Make it closer. Getting finger exercise. Yeah, you could write a whole page of address stickers. If you want to separate this, you can go separate lines, ungroup lines. Now, to put this here, if you put that there, that is going to be upside down. When you fold this flap down, it's going to be upside down. So you have to flip it. So in order to flip it, you can use this little handle and hold down your shift key. Let me do that. So it will stop and be even. So you can do it that way. I'm going to show you another way. You can also flip it vertical. That's not right. Hold on. Flip it vertical and flip horizontal. There. Now it's right. Or you can just use this little handle and hold down the shift key and it will be perfectly level. Is there an invitation with words already on it? Does anybody know of an invitation with words already on it? Oh, maybe in Make It Now projects. When you get images outside of Cricut, you can't, it just depends on the image. If you get one image like this, you can't edit it. It totally depends on the image. Yeah, like, thanks, Jody. You can edit your images by slicing or contouring or anything like that. Yes, changing the color of the writing allows you to change the pen while it's doing it. So after it does the flowers, it's going to stop and Design Space is going to tell you what color to put in next. And then you're going to have to hit the go button. Then it's going to stop and tell you what color to put in next. And then you have to hit the go button when you're ready. Thanks, Mouse Baby. I don't know. I don't think I get commission on Design Space images, but thank you. Yeah, you can use the black glitter pen. This will tell you what pen to put in, but you can put in any pen you like to put in, any color. Okay, I'll look for an invitation. Let me search. We're going to just search images, invitation. Oh, this just says you're invited. It doesn't really say anything else. There's probably some in... Oh, but you know what? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay, we didn't attach my return address here. We would have to attach that for it to write on it. Okay, so this is a card. This looks like it would be a sign, but you could totally put a score line across here and make this something too. This is so pretty. So this you would not write on. You would have to write on the outside only. I think. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to write on this side because it's going to print on this side. If you wanted to write on both sides, you could get another one and glue it to you FedEx's here. Glue it to the other side, I think, or slice this in half and just glue one on the front, and then you open it up and have both. Vintage invitation. Let me look. That's okay. Search vintage. Oh, I guess this is it. Duh, I didn't look at these. Vintage wedding. Oh yeah, here's like a RSVP. Look at you guys. Have you guys made these yet? I so want to make these. I have so much craft board. I think I might make these out of craft board. Just thank you with the envelope. Vintage invitation under projects. All right, let's go there. Parties and events. Vintage wedding. There's a menu. I don't see the invitation. Let me just do vintage. Oh yeah, I spelled invitation wrong. I don't know why it's not coming up. I'm totally spelling it wrong. Invitation. There we go. There are a lot of invitations. All right, let's put in wedding. And you said it's the vintage invitation? Here's the watercolor floral. So pretty. That is so pretty. Oh, so they put that inside the card. That's what they did. See, I got married in 1989. I'm looking at this one. We're going to replace what we had. Okay, it's only that image. That's it? Okay, back to projects. That is a pretty banner. All right, let's add wedding. Didn't help. Is it under parties and events? The watercolor is print and cut. Oh, I'm spelling it wrong again. No. Okay. That's the menu. Is it under this? I mean, this one? I have it spelled right now. I just washed my hands and can't do anything. That looks like it's just... Yeah, I can't find it. Let's just do wedding invitation. We'll grab another one. Maybe this one. Yeah, I was married in 1989, divorced in 94. The divorce was the best thing I've ever done. Let's look at it. Okay, so it just has your text here. So you just double click on it. Now, if it had text, this isn't even attached to it. If it had text that was attached and everything, you'd have to detach it. Now, you don't want to attach it to this because it will change this whole thing. Notice how this is all grouped together. We need to ungroup this because we only want to attach it to this. So we're going to move this out of the way, which we can just hide it. Send this to the back. Double click it. No, not double click that. Double click the text. You are invited. Okay. We can manipulate it. We can curve it. Oh, we can't curve it because it's got 2 lines. Let's break up the lines. Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to hit curve. I'm just having fun. Like, I would not probably do something like this on a wedding invitation. Select them both, attach them to this. Make sure you have them both selected and this. Oh, we have a new sponsor. Thank you, Mary Lioness. And I don't know why my little thing is not working for my sponsors. There it is. So that's how to do that. And I'm going to bring this back. And now if we're going to change the size of this at all, we want it grouped together. Let's zoom out. So if we were going to change the size, we would do it so all the sizes change the same. And I had a sponsor that joined us before the video. Let me see. Denise did, so let's give her a little shout out. How did I attach it to the flower piece? I just grouped it. I'm going to ungroup it just to show you so you can move it separately. And when I go like this, see how that blue box goes over? I have my finger pressed on my mouse and I'm just dragging it across. If you're on a mobile device, you can just drag your finger across them, let go, and it selects everything that box is touching. And then I just grouped it. So that's how I was able to move it together. Let's talk about contour a little bit. Everyone has trouble with contour. Not everyone. It's very easy, but so many people don't understand what it's for. You cannot, notice I had these grouped together. Let's group them back. The contour button is not lit up. It's down here at the bottom of the layers panel. We're going to ungroup it. Say we want to contour this. Oh, it's not letting me contour. Oh, you know why? Because it has this attached to it. So we're going to detach the score lines. So now I can contour. The reason you use contour is, let's say I didn't want all those cut out. I want to hide them all. I don't want it intricate. I just want it solid. That's how you can do it. And I could duplicate it. Let me see if this will work. Yeah, I can duplicate it and all those things are still there. Oh, now I want to bring them all back. Okay, I should have done that the opposite. Let's undo, because that'll be easier. Okay, we're going to duplicate. So one of them, we're going to hit contour. And we're going to hide all contours. And we're going to change the color. And we're going to move it to the back. Let's make this a different color because that's not pretty. We're going to lighten it up a little. There we go. So now I could cut both of these out and have a color like that if I want it solid and not cut out with holes. Yeah, contour is so easy. It's hard for me to understand why people don't know how to do it. But I think their problem is, like, the score lines were attached so they can't contour. You have to only have one piece selected to contour. Are there any other questions? Yay, Kathy just learned something new. Lynn, you can figure out contour. Change your attitude. You can do it. If it doesn't allow you to contour, there's usually a reason, because something's attached to it or grouped together or something. Make sure when you hit contour, there's only one image in the layers panel, and you have to maybe scroll up and down the image, the layers. Looking for questions. Cameron Robb asks, are these all coming up free for you, Melody, because you have premium access. Premium access and standard access are the exact same images. The only difference is premium access gets you 50% off when you buy images. So I may own them and they would be free. When cartridges or images are on sale, then I buy them and I get 50% off. So I saw invitation. Is that spelled right? Vintage wedding. There it is. Thank you. These are all in access. Okay, we're going to replace what we just did. Fatima, you are asking, is it grouped now or attached when you make it? You want the letters attached to what it's writing on, but the two layers of the card, like the bright pink and the light pink, those don't have to be grouped or attached. If they're attached, they're not going to cut right. You do not want those attached. Only attach writing and score lines and things like that. Or if you want letters to cut out together. Yeah, you could totally use this as a card and not just an invitation. Let's change the background color. So here, oh, this is like a postcard. That's cute. You want to change so you'd click on the name and put a name. Okay, see when I'm clicking this, it's clicking the lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this to the back. So it will give me the option to click on just the address. Just click on the letters here. Double click. And then you can change that. This is printed as it is. It's flattened. So we want to change the date on this. So we're going to unflatten it. Now all of this can be moved. Is this? When I select this, I can see that it says unflatten. I'm going to move it to an area that I have nothing behind it. And I'm going to unflatten this now. Now I can change the writing here. I can change this. I think. Well, actually, it's not letting me change this. This is also print. This is just one image. So you might, actually, you probably wouldn't need to change that, but you do need to change this. So if you wanted to change this, you can just take this away and add your own writing. And here, double click on it. Whoops, I meant 1-8. Change the date. I can just attach all this and then move it back up where I like it. I could probably select both of these and align in center, and then flatten. So it will print and cut this out. It'll cut out this little RSVP wherever you can see the difference in there. Don't let it be frustrating. If you can't do it, look in the layers panel and figure it out. Somebody's asking how to sponsor. And you click the sponsor button. But let me see. I found the video that was making sound. If you're on an iOS app, you can click this link in the chat and that will bring up the sponsor button. Okay, so now we want to bring, not that one. We want to bring this back. Let's move that to the back. So if we want these lines on here, we're going to select everything and we're going to flatten. Oh, didn't select this. Let's bring that back to the front. If you want that on there, of course you don't have to have it. Okay. Does that make sense? Did you guys learn anything from changing an image or an invitation? Now here you just double click it, change the name. Now this is not, nothing over here is attached. So you will need to attach everything or flatten it if you want it to print. And always try one at a time. Like if you're going to print them, print it out, see what happens. If you need to change something, see what happens. Don't print it on your best paper yet. And I could use contour on here if I don't want, say I don't want this line across here. I just click the cuts I don't want. Oh, I made a mistake. See my mistake? Let's go back to contour. My mistake was I clicked on the outside image. There we go. So does that help? Lynn. Yes, I have a group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. There is a link in the description under links. Flatten is only used to print. If you're not printing, you don't want to flatten. What is a poor decision? This invitation? What if you can hide all that, and if you want it to print, you change everything, the names, and add the text you want, and then just click flatten, and you're good. Bring this back. It's really not difficult. Now I can't change anything now unless I unflatten it. Now if I want it to write, I don't know what these, I don't think these are set to write, so I don't know if you can. It's set more to print. So I would select it all, flatten, and then bring back the other piece. You have trouble when you align. Okay. Are we good with the invitation? Say I want these all in a row. I select them all. You can see they're all selected. I dragged a box around them. You don't even have to have a box around them. You just have to have a box touching them. Notice the box is not around every single image. It's still selecting them. I'm clicking align. I want them to all align on the bottom. So they're all even on the bottom. If I center them, they all go into the middle. Let's add another one. No. Oh, I gotta select them all before a line will come up. I can distribute horizontally so they're all even. So they're all distributed even between them. Click align top. So they're all even. So these are the same size, so they're even on the top and bottom. Sometimes if I want things aligned, I have to select them. Distribute vertically. So they're all even vertically. And then we're going to align right. So they're all in a row. Now if I hit align bottom, they're just all going to align that way. So if you don't understand how to use something, please try it. Just play. I design in Design Space. But to upload an SVG that is designed somewhere else, you just click upload right here. And then you click here and upload your image, your SVG. That's all you do. Yes, you can unflatten after you save. It's not like weld. You can always unflatten. None of this is difficult. You only make it difficult because you don't know how to do it yet. But if you play with it, watch the videos, pause the videos, do what I do. Yes, I accidentally summoned you, Siri. Let's just go to new. Ronald, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. To make a card, you bring in a square, unlock it. You make the width for an A2 size card 8.5. And you make the height 5.5. And you add a score line. I just make the score line the size of the paper. Let's zoom out. And I select them both and I align them center. So it's right in the center. Now, if you're ready to attach, you can attach. If you're going to weld or slice anything onto this card, then you don't want to attach yet. We only have a few minutes. I just thought of something fun. You want to attach it. But if you're going to slice something out of it or anything, you're going to detach. Let's just add Star Wars. So now I added that out. But know that the inside of this is all going to be out of it too. Now bring this to the back and attach. Oh, but you know what? Let me undo. There's still another image in there. There. And if I want to contour this, let's say I want to do that. Make this more solid. So I could put this behind it or something. That's a reason why you would want to contour, because I made this solid instead of cut out like that. Do you see the difference? Thank you so much, Riva. How can I paint my own design and then upload it? You take a picture of it with your phone and upload it to Design Space. Or send it to your computer or email you a picture of it. Or scan it into your computer. Use your home scanner and scan it in and then click upload. I have lots of videos on uploading images. But you just upload it, find your picture, and that's how to do it. I did a video on uploading this image last night in Design Space, the Be Amazing, in my group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. I've been doing some videos, live videos in my group showing some things that we have lots of questions on. They don't have a dancing Cricut emoji. They have the Cricut cuties. These are ones I've uploaded. Oh, I should upload my little sponsor Cricuts, my emojis. For the cutie patootie. Let me do that really fast. I want to upload those. I just thought of that. Okay, we're going to go to desktop and sponsor images. And let's do this one. I made this emoji and it was too small, so I did a closer up one where you can tell what that is, because on YouTube it's so small. But here it will be big. So the background is gone from this, and it's not the whole Cricut because I was trying to fit it in to fit for the emojis. I want to save it as a print, of course. And it's already named because I named that image. See, I would redo this to put in the whole thing and not have that cut off. But there's the Cricut with the megaphone. A staycation is awesome to spend with your Cricut. And take the time to play. Does it show how to detach your uploaded art? You can't detach it. Like this would be your art. It's only one piece and only, there's nothing else I can do to it. Now, if I wanted to put it in layers of color, I'm just going to do this really, really fast. You have to upload it again. And then delete all the colors. Let's say I wanted the eyes. I'm going to erase this. If you want layers, you have to, and it's not an SVG, you have to delete everything. I could have also gone to advanced settings, change the color down to 2. Here, there. And it makes it easier to use the little button there. Play with it. Upload some things. Just play. Thank you for subscribing, Eric. Okay, I'm not doing this very good because the video should be over. And I have a Patreon video coming up for my sponsors. If you're a new sponsor, go check out my community page on YouTube. I think you have to be on a computer. Okay, I didn't do a great job on that. I would spend more time on that. And then you just resize it to the size you want. So now I have layers. And I could do the same thing with the megaphone. Delete everything but the megaphone. Delete everything but the arms. Oh, maybe we'll put a hula skirt on an emoji. That would be fun. How can you draw a straight line in Design Space? Write this down. Click Shapes. Right here. Shapes, score line. This will score. If you want it to be to write a line, you change it to right. It will be a solid line. You can turn it any way you want it. If you hit the Shift key while you're turning it, it will stop at straight lines. Well, now I've already messed it up, so. But that's a straight line. If you want it to cut, you change it to cut. And then when I attach it to this, it's going to cut that line right there. Have to attach it if you want it to cut a certain spot. You want a whole day of class? Did I answer your question about the straight line? So Rita's asking, then does it have to print? If I uploaded it, it has to print. If I change it to cut, it only cuts out the whole side. See, I can change this to cut. It's only going to cut out the opposite, the thing. So if I wanted this, let's say, wanted this white, I could go and do each color and do them separately. And then I'd have to bring in some circles for the eyes, which I'd probably just do free shapes and bring in the eyes. And then I could delete everything but the mouth when I upload it. So I'll have the perfect mouth and I'll place that on here. I can make him green. Then I would upload the megaphone. So if you don't want to print it, you have to upload each color. You have to do it again and again and again for each color. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. if you're a patron and you have more questions, I can, do some of this during the Patreon video if you want. All right, guys, for those of you who pledge $5 or more, you have the link to join into the Zoom. You can already be there. I will be there in a minute. I love you guys. Hey, Michael. Michael, come hang out with us in the Patreon video. Sheila Rogers, you're here. Thought you weren't going to be here today. Come hang out with us. Love you guys. I will see you in a few minutes if you're a Patreon supporter. And I'm going to go get my packages. Bye, guys. If you want to join us, you can watch the video if you pledge $1 or more to me on Patreon, and you get all my Design Space files, and you get everything else, and you get to come hang out with us. The link is in the description. Bye. Oh, I gotta find my tab. Bye, guys.